Hello and happy February 14th. I'm going to start saying the whole February a little more slowly so you can catch it because that was one of the words today and we have limited time left to practice it. So, Febia. We don't have to say the R there. Febia. February 14th. All right, let's start with procrastination. Procrastination. And if it's the verb, procrastinate. You can say pro or pra. Procrastinate. Okay, we have a lot of similar sounding words that I hope I don't mix up. Anom- anonymity. Anonymity is the noun form of the more common adjective anonymous. Anonymous. Antonymous. Antonymous. Autonomous. Autonomous. Ana- analogous. Analogous. I've never had to say so many of these words right close together before. Autophagy. Autophagy. Lather. Make sure you have a th with voicing. Lather. Rather. Exactly the same, just an R. Leather. Now the vowel is as in head. So keep your jaw more closed and your tongue more flat. Le, which is different than 10 and 11, which were ra, more open. Leather. Leather clogs. Clogs comes up later. Ladder. This is the ladder you climb, and this is ladder as in the next one. But those T's will change to D's, and so they will sound the same. Ladder. Memorandum. Memorandum, which is the long version we don't say. We usually just say memo. Valve. This one you do need to make an L, but you can make either L, doesn't matter. You can make a clear L or a dark L. The clear L has the tongue up in the front. Valve. As your tongue is still in the L position, bet your top teeth on your bottom lip to make the V sound. But hold the tongue in the L position for a long enough time that you can hear the L. Valve. If you make a dark L, the tip of your tongue is down and the middle of the tongue is high, touching the top of your mouth. Valve. And you, at the same time, you're making your L close, put your top teeth on your bottom lip to make V. So valve, valve. Either way, whatever works, the sound is going to be the same as long as you make the L noise, valve. And that is similar to Volvo, Volvo. Pilates, Pilates. Pirates. They look similar, but they're very different. Farewell, farewell. Courses. The second S will sound like a Z. If it's a singular, course, it sounds the same as coarse, the adjective meaning rough. Course. Cause. This is open more. Cause and effect. Curse. Looks like a U, sounds like an ER. Curse. Because. 21 by itself, cause, sounds like cause. Now, cause with a B in front of it sounds like because. And if you see it written with an apostrophe this way, it's the shortened version without the be, and it's just cuz. It's also spelled this way, cuz, cuz. Crocodile. Crocodile. Almost dial, almost two parts, because when you say die, your tongue goes very high and then it needs to slide down for the L. And I have these in reverse order, so I'll fix that right now. If somebody says, um, and mainly if a kid says to you, "See you later, alligator," then you say, "After a while, crocodile." Stretch. The vowel is stretch, and the str, drag it on the top of the mouth so it makes a noise, but don't let the tongue touch more than once for the r. It makes stretch, stretch, and the plural stretches, And the adjective, stretchy. Struggle. This is another STR. So same thing. Drag your tongue on the top of the mouth to make the STR struggle. She's struggling. You might hear an extra sh noise because of moving. She's holding the S, creating a lot of airflow. My tongue is up for this S. She's struggling. And that's okay. If you, instead of making it very clearly, she's struggling, you don't have to make a perfect Z in she's. It can lose its voicing, change to an S. She's struggling. And then you'll hear a sh noise. Affection. The vowel is e. Affection. And the question came up between the difference of, and I'm going to say these exactly the same, affect. Because although there is a different word, affect, if it's being used for causing the condition of, it's affect. Effect. These will sound so similar that we're not using a vowel for the A or the E. It's changing to the schwa because it's not stressed. So they will both sound like affect, which is why I think so many people make mistakes in spelling it. So you would only know from the context of the sentence. Tenderness. Tenderness. Meet the Fockers. This is Fockers. Honey. And very good point made by Olga that the American H doesn't have any sound, any voicing like or any way you might make it. It's just air, like a sigh. That was a good way to describe it. Honey. Honey. No sound. Huh. Until you turn the vowel on. Huh. Honey. Bunny. Honey bunny. And clog could mean a blockage, and clogs with an S means shoes, a style of shoes, but they're pronounced the same. Clog, clog, clock, clock. The same ah, the only difference is the G or the K, and you wouldn't hear it if it was the last word. I need a new clock. In context, you would assume it would be this one. I need to call the plumber to fix the clog. This one. Crocs, the same ah with a KS, Crocs. January, you can say you or you can say ya. It's not stressed, so it's more likely to change to ya and go by quickly. January, February. So I spelled this where to remind you to think of where. Where. It doesn't look like it's anywhere in there, but you do have to round your lips. January, February. Dormitory. Lots of ori. Dormitory. Dormitory. Or just short, dorm. Lover. Lover. So this singular word would sound the same as two words, love her, because we can get rid of the H in the pronoun her and then connect it. Lover. I love her. 38. Warm. Looks like an A, sounds like an OR. Warm. Round your lips a lot. Warm. 39 looks like an O, sounds like ER. Worm. You don't round your lips so much. So 38, war. 39, worm. Look at that warm worm. That worm looks warm in his sweater. Code. I put OU to remind you to use the American O. Code. And cord. This is the OR. Round your lips. Cord. Coat. The American O. Coat. Podcast. This is podcast. And 44. Pad. This is opening in the lips back. Pad. I think the last time I forgot to read these without my talking in between, so I won't forget today. Procrastination, anonymity, anonymous, autonomous, autonomous. Oh, number 6, antonymous. Number 7, autonomous, analogous, autophagy, lather, rather, leather, ladder, memorandum, valve, Pilates, pirates, farewell, courses, course, cause, curse, because, or shortened cuz, crocodile, stretch, struggle, affection, tenderness, honey, bunny, clog, clogs, clock, crocs, January, February, dormitory, lover, warm, worm, code, cord, coat, podcast, pad. That's it. Did it. I'm glad I remembered this time. I'm sorry. I'll try to remember every time. I hope that's helpful to go back and review without the talk in between. Thank you. Have a very good Valentine's Day, whatever your plans are or not. I have none, and I'm happy about that. Happy February 14th. I hope to see you again.